Almost surreal seeing all you guys here all at one time. It's what's it like to be one of the guys that are here at this point?
Yeah, I just saw Gino. He said with the Penguin West, you know, like all the guys we have here. Yeah, it's good to be back though. A lot of guys are excited to be back.
What do you make of this matchup tonight?
Well, I mean, you know, if you look at analytics, Pittsburgh's up one of the top. I mean, they've struggled a little bit early in the season, but I think they're a really strong team. Anytime you got a Sidney Crosby in your team, you're always in it. I mean, he's playing outstanding hockey. You know, it's even from afar I watch him and marvel at how his game doesn't slip, how good he is.
They say styles make the match. How would you characterize the styles of these two teams and the matchup?
Yeah, similar. I know, like, spent a lot of time with Sully over the years and you know, learning from him some stuff. And so, you know, there's a lot of philosophies that I like that he does. So there is similar parts of our team with the Penguins for sure.
What kind of an impact has Teddy had on your team this season?
Yeah, Teddy's he's a system guy. You know, he's one of those guys, when a coach leaves, he's preaching what the coaches are saying. So that's why we got him. Obviously, his PK has really helped. And he's really solidified, you know, playing with Garland and Teddy, Dakota. Those guys have been really good, especially the last 25 games. So just that he's got some offense to his game. He's really shown it this year.
Did you actually envision this kind of success? Like, I watched a lot of your press conferences when you got there last year. It's just amazing how far it's come in a short period of time.
Yeah, I wasn't really worried about the result. I mean, obviously we're judged on wins and losses, but to me the process and you know, what we had to accomplish, you know, to get there. You know, I think, you know, you got to go through the procession to win, and I think that was something that we really wanted to, the players and the coaches, to have a buy-in, you know, be a partnership with. Yeah, wins and losses obviously get judged by, but you got to go through the stuff. You know, you got to do the practices and the way we want to play, the video, the way we train, the way in the off season, things like that. That has to be done first before you win or lose.
The way you guys have put together more complete efforts over the last few, what do you need to see from this group to continue to build and take that consistency to another level?
Well, I think we're striving for consistency. I think when, you know, you raise the bar a little bit higher and higher, then come expectations, then the discipline's got to even be more, the trust has to be more, everything has to be more when the bar has risen. And I think that's something that we're going to ask this group to find more. And it's hard to do because there's only so many teams that win at the end of the year. So just got to keep pushing to raise that bar.
What's it like having those big, tall defensemen on your team now? It's kind of different, you know? You don't see as much of that in the league.
Yeah, I just think it's, you know, if you got a defenseman that's long that can skate, grab them. That's the way I look at them. As soon as you can, they're tough to find. You know, you can play. You know, you can give the teams outside stuff when you have big defensemen. You know, the big defensemen, when they get in trouble is when they get out of structure and they start running around. That's when you can utilize. You know, that's when you can kind of show their weakness. But for our D, who can skate, they're really good structured defensemen. So if they're going to get beat, it's usually from the outside, and we protect the middle. So that's what I really respect about our defense, is they know how to protect the guts of the ice.
Mark Friedman, I know he's not an everyday guy in your lineup, but just when he is in, what have you seen from him?
Yeah, Fried's, I'll be honest with you, when we were struggling, we had some injuries and depth problems on defense, and he came in there and gave us, we went into Florida, won that game. We went, I forget where we played another team, we beat them, and Fried's was in the lineup. So, and we needed a defenseman. So when Patrick got him, great in the locker room. He knows his role right now. You know, so he's added a lot of spark to our team.
Rick, Cole back in, Demko starts. Anyone changes?
Kohler's going in for Jules, and then Demer, and then forwards are the same.
Yeah.
How different a player is Sam Lafferty now from what you saw when he was in Pitt?
Yeah, I wasn't here with Sam, but just from intel from Sully, intel from Luke Richardson, Chicago. You know, he's he's the presence we need where a guy will go to the net. He's been getting a lot of goals around that net area, which we needed those type of players. I think, you know, what's he got, 8 or 9 or 10 goals right now? That's a lot of a middle driver hanging around the net.